There's a reason why it's called Conor Gallagher. From a financial point of view, that is freaking insane. Give me a Tesh. Give me a guy who is ready and give me a tier 1. I don't want a prosperous, I want a freaking tier 1. It will be explained afterwards as to why I'm in the studio. Things are just, there are going to be some changes happening in the football. I'm fighting against some of these changes, but some changes are happening, but much will be explained. So here we are. Welcome to a new and improved Football Hot's news censor studio. So let's try and dissect and look deeper into what has been a pretty wild transfer carousel. So obviously I put out that video about Alvarez, and I feel that Alvarez needs to leave. Little did I know that La Liga got some freaking cash. So wouldn't I break this down? Because I didn't even know they could have this freaking cash. Because I was thinking that if Alvarez was to leave, the only place your boy could leave to was pretty much but see, the only place that he could leave to was freaking Arsenal, who obviously have the money. But again, it seems like I was wrong. So so basically, this really started off with Gallagher. So your boy Gallagher, he now moves to Atletico Madrid. It's for 5 years. Medical is booked on Wednesday, and it's for 42 mil. I think it's a great deal, because I feel that it really suits him. First of all, it is a great deal for Chelsea. 42 mil, that's freaking amazing. And it's a damn good deal for Atletico Madrid, because they get like a player who I do feel fits into the mold of your boy Simeone. Like, let's be real. There's a reason why it's called Conor Gallagher. There's a reason why it's called Conor Gallagher. He's not called Conor Gallagher for no other reason, because it's called Conor Gallagher because he is... That's how he plays. That's how he plays. And there's a reason why his other name is Galadog. Like, Galadog is not here to play football. He's here to rip ish up. He's a disruptor. Like, you know how you have Autobots? He's a Decepticon. And I think that if Simeone wants to go back to Thugdas FC and actually add some physicality to Atleti, I think it's a great deal. And I think him and DePaul, I think he can cook. I think he can cook. Now, if there is a scenario where Conor Gallagher ends up being leading Atleti to a La Liga title and Chelsea end up trophies, that would be awkward. That would be very, very awkward indeed. But for me, I said again in Chelsea, I'm happy for what he did. He was a very good captain, deputizing as captain, obviously in the absence of your boy Reece James, and he did his thing. I just feel like if Chelsea have Lavia not fully fit, it's a very competitive midfield, and he simply surplus requirements. We're trying to get a Premier League here. We're trying to dunk on Pep, and if we're to dunk on Pep, who is like the final boss, we need all hands on deck, and we need techniques, and we need the best possible players, which Conor Gallagher for Chelsea ain't. But I truly do believe this is a great deal for Atleti, and it's a great move for Conor Gallagher. So the big one, of course, is your boy Julian Alvarez. 75 million for 5 years, and that could raise to up to, and it could be 20 million in add-ons. That is a humongous freaking deal. That is a humongous freaking deal. How Atleti were able to pull this off, Lord only knows. Lord only knows how these guys were able to pull this off. That's an amazing deal. Because you have to remember that Atleti, they got rid of Morata. Morata, look, I told you, the guy's a bum. Morata is your prime class C brick, where, yeah, he can show up sometimes. He ain't a 25 to 30 G striker. And I think that of what Atleti wanted, they wanted that dude, because let's be real. When Atleti last won the league, who did they have? Your boy Diego Costa. And Costa was huge. And some people will say, if Costa was fit for that UCL final, who knows what would have happened? Now, Madrid fans will say no. But if Costa was, remember, he was injured, and I think he started the final, but I think he came off. What if he was fully fit for that final? Who knows? And Costa was crazy and crucial for Atleti. So that's the last time Atleti really had a good quality striker. Obviously, before then, I believe they had Forlan and I believe they had Aguero, who were both really good. But the last quality striker they had was your boy. But Morata has been bad. So I think that this is great for Atleti. Gallagher, I think, is a good signing. I think Alvarez is a fantastic, amazing signing. And I'm on Twitter right now, and people on Twitter are like, oh no, the guy's not good, he cannot control the ball, he's overrated. I think people forget how good he was for River Plate, but specifically people forget how good this guy was for Argentina at the freaking World Cup. Basically, I told you, World Cup tax. Once you ball at a World Cup, that tax weighs very heavy. And the issue is that he's just not been really given enough opportunities at Man City, and specifically that system, but more specifically for Haaland, it's very difficult for him to now say, what's up? For Man City, you see, okay, there are two sides to this. Let me first deal with the financial side, then I'll deal with the football side. Financially, this is ridiculous. I think it was like almost like a 90-month swing. They bought Alvarez for 14 million. They bought Alvarez for 14 million smackaroonies. So they bought him for 14 million, and they could sell this guy for freaking almost 90 million. That's amazing. That's freaking amazing, because it could be almost 90 million plus with the others that they sell this guy for. So from a financial point of view, that is freaking insane. And now what has me worried is what are City going to do? Because City now have that 75 mil coming in, although 115 FC is coming in. They now have that 150. Bro, now my worry is that what are these guys going to do? Because, bro, Pep is going to look for someone else. And I think, see, if Pep is smart, you might want to pick like an attacking midfielder. You have your striker, and you also have guys who can play false. And I think maybe the mistake they made was they brought Alvarez as a striker, and they wanted him to be like, okay, can he be a striker who's happy to be on the bench or go wide? I think what Pep does, and no, I can't pick a striker who's not going to be unhappy. Haaland is our first choice striker. Let me pick a guy who can play multiple positions and is super adaptable. Always remember, they already have Samu, who is huge. So my worry is, bro, what is City going to get? Who the heck could City get? Don't let City get don't let get boy in Nico Williams, because Nico Williams, is doing his. Let us know together was. So that's crazy. From a footballing side, it's tricky. Have City? Is this a huge loss for City? No. It's not a huge loss for City. Is it a loss for City? Yes, because he's a good player. But he's a good player who we never saw the best of him at City. And City still managed to piss on, lubricate, and baptize the EPL without him actually reaching his full potential. So it's not as if, oh my gosh, man, we've lost KDB, we've lost Bernardo Silva, or Haaland goes, what are we going to do? Or we've lost Rodri, what are we not going to do? No. His value to City isn't Rodri's value, KDB's value, Haaland's value, Bernardo Silva's value, or Gundogan's value, where those guys were truly super valuable. He did his thing, but we never saw the best of him. So I think they'll be fine. But the issue is he's a quality player. And what you want in a team is a squad. It's not about the first team. City's first team is fine. You want where, no, my bench is money. Like my first team is money and my bench is money as well. I've got cash money starters, I've got cash money on the bench as well. Also got cash money for the reserves. So just losing that quality, I think is the issue, because and this is the funny thing, people have said this, Alvarez is a Pep player, not Haaland. Alvarez is the Pep player. So I just imagine like in an alternate Doctor Strange world where Alvarez was City's first choice striker, not Haaland. City probably look a lot more dangerous and a lot more Pep-like. But the issue is Haaland is a freak of nature. I'm sorry. He is essentially a brick. He does fail the eye test. He's got like 8 single digits, 8% of the freaking eye test. But despite that, the guy's a goal scoring freak and a guy who completely and totally gave birth to the EPL goal scoring record in his debut season. That's not a guy that a freaking bench. So for City, they'll survive. Look, okay, them losing Alvarez, they're good. They're still favourites to win the Premier League. They're still favourites in the UCL, so that's fine. So the last piece of the domino effect is Samu Omorodion to Chelsea for 34.5 million euros. I'm still holding on for Osimhen. But with that fee, it seems very unlikely that Osimhen is going to be able to be brought in if we've already spent 34.5 mil. He's raw. And my only hope is we just have this amazing talent. That's my only hope. So he's obviously at the Olympics with Spain, obviously Olympic final. So my only hope is that he's amazing. This is a Julian Alvarez and he is Atletico Madrid. We actually found this amazing player. I wanted a finished product. I want Osimhen because he is a finished product who has already led a team to a league title. So he is a finished article. How hard is it for my club to give me a finished article? Why is it so hard? Why does every player need to be a prospect? It's so weird. I never signed up for DiCaprio FC. I never signed up for Orphanage FC. I told you I speak fluent UCL. And as a guy who's been speaking fluent UCL I've been speaking fluent UCL since 2012. I've been speaking fluent UCL since 2012. So as a fluent speaker of UCL since 2012, when the first Avengers film came out, can I get an Osimhen? Can I get a Vlahovic? Can I get like a Nico Williams? Can I get a Yamal? Can I get some of this guy? I mean, come on, bro. Give me a little sign. Just give me a Tesh. Give me a guy who is ready and give me a tier 1. I don't want a prospect. I want a freaking tier 1. But I hold out hope. Because if Samu really is this great talent, truly great striker, and we found if he is a Cole Palmer, where, okay, but we come and, this guy can feel, this guy's good, bro, then we'll have a very interesting EPL race. So I'm holding on to hope because remember, Chelsea, we are coming back. As the saying is, the truth crushed to earth shall rise again. A great team can only be buried for so long. We shall rise, and when we rise, have all of your receipts. And when we do get back to winning ways, I'm going to bring back the guitar. This is Half Hope signing off. We're coming back. Don't worry.